Hey guys, let's talk a little bit about the games of the DFB Pokal, the German Cup that were on this week. So there were 4 games on actually. 1, Schalke was visiting Bayern Munich in Munich. 2, the third league team, SV Lotte, was hosting Dortmund, Borussia Dortmund. If you haven't heard, you should look it up. It's a pretty good team. Let me think. Frankfurt was actually, Eintracht Frankfurt was actually visiting VfL Bochum, and 4th, SV Hamburg was hosting VfL Borussia Mönchengladbach. So let's start with the first one, which is sad for me because I'm a Schalke supporter, and holy shit, we got our asses whooped in Munich. They lost 3-0, and it was what they would call a demonstration in media circles, I guess. First half was so dominant by Bayern Munich, like I can't even begin to describe how bad Schalke looked in that 45 minutes. The second half actually wasn't that bad. They stood a little bit better, but mainly it was also because Bayern Munich was just content with their 3-0 lead, and so they weren't pressing as hard as they did in the first 45 minutes. So, first team that goes on is Bayern Munich. Too bad for Schalke, even though I like him, but they deserve to lose, so that's fine. The second match that I was talking about that I just listed was SV Lotte, the third league team, which I'm excited for because they're in the quarterfinals, was about to host Borussia Dortmund, but they actually had to cancel. It was really bad snowfall apparently around where they were playing, so that game is actually going to be played now in 10 days, so 2 weeks from the initial date. So there's no winner there yet, even though Borussia Dortmund is a clear favorite team in that constellation, so we'll see if they're going to whoop their asses, or if the third league team can actually manage to get something out of this. I don't know, they have this underdog thing going for themselves, right? So we'll see what's gonna happen. Third match that I wanted to talk about was Eintracht Frankfurt was visiting VfL Bochum. Eintracht Frankfurt won 1-0. 1-0. Apparently it wasn't really a good game of Eintracht Frankfurt. They haven't really been playing well in the last couple of weeks anyway, so I'm not surprised that they didn't play well against VfL Bochum either. Actually, I haven't seen that game, so I can't really speak to it that much. Apparently it was a pretty close game. I don't really have much more to say to that. We'll see what's going to happen in the half-finals for Eintracht Frankfurt. Okay, and the fourth and last match that I wanted to talk about was Hamburg. Hamburg was hosting Gladbach. It ended 2-1 for the visitors, for Gladbach. So Gladbach proceeds to the next round. It was a good game from Hamburg, especially. Hamburg SV, they're at the bottom of the table right now, so they're not doing very well. So we'll see if they're going to be staying in the league again or if they're going to be relegated. Personally, and I'm sorry to all Hamburg supporters out there, but I really want them to be relegated, just because they've managed to stay in the league for 3 or 4 times now in such a close way that it's just annoying to the average Bundesliga fan that they're still in there. Because there's been other teams that deserve to just move up into the Bundesliga, and so I kind of wish that they're going to be relegated, but we'll see what's going to happen. Anyway, so they were playing surprisingly well against Gladbach. Gladbach's been playing really well lately too, with their new coach Dieter Hecking, and he's changed the formation a little bit, put a new roster on, a couple of players that we haven't seen in a while. I'm blanking on the first name, Hoffmann. I'm not sure I'm going to remember his first name. Anyway, so he did some changes, and Gladbach's playing well again, even though they weren't playing well in the first half of the season. So I was surprised to see Hamburg so strong against Gladbach, and we're going to see how Hamburg is going to be doing in the rest of the season in the Bundesliga. But in the DFB Pokal they're gone now, and Gladbach is proceeding. So anyway, that was my short summary of the games and my opinion on these kinds of things. We'll see how Dortmund is going to play in about 10 days, I think. I think on the 14th of March they're going to play in Lotte. It's a great thing for the supporters of Lotte that Borussia Dortmund is going to come there, and we'll see how they're going to be doing. how they're going to play, and I hope we're going to see a surprise. I mean, I'm a Schalke supporter, so I always have to be against Dortmund, right? No, that's not true, but holy shit.